I'm going to be doing an all-nighter in the library. I thought to myself, like, maybe I can just do an all-nighter here. My room's a mess. The room's not a good place to be revising in, especially like when your bed is right next to you. So I just thought to myself, like, okay, I'm gonna go to the library, do an all-nighter, go to sleep. I just thought, like, might as well bring you with me to go on this all-nighter, because I genuinely don't even know what's gonna happen. It could just be boring. I made snacks. Well, this I didn't make. I bought this, okay? Then I have crisps, biscuits. Let me be quick because my bus is coming soon. And then I have, which is not a good idea. Not a good idea, but hey. So I'm gonna go down. I'm so tired already, guys. So far, so good. We'll just have to see how this goes. I'm gonna go to the Founders Library, which is like the aesthetic library, yay! Hopefully it turns out good. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Okay, so I got to the library and instantly regretted my choice in doing an all-nighter in the library, I'll be honest. I think it was partly because I've never done an all-nighter in the library before, and partly because I was starting to feel tired. I had already started some work back home, but I was continuing the topic on adverse possession, which is land law that focuses on the rights that a person may have if they have possessed your property for quite some time, as well as what you can do to negate that or prevent that from happening. Also, I noticed that I had started to snack on some of the stuff that I brought with me already, which made me realize how funny my mouth looked. Between you and me, I love land law. However, sometimes the topics can be very difficult to grasp, so I kind of need to sit down when I get back home and go through everything again to kind of soak in everything that has been taught to us for that week. By now, I had completed quite a bit, as you can see on the side, and I was feeling a bit tired, but I was still going strong. It was about 2 a.m. at this point. I had arrived at the library at 11 p.m, so I had been in that library for about 3 hours and decided to go on a break and play on my Nintendo Switch. Animal Crossing, of course. I always forget to do this, but I had to connect to the internet, which caused a bit of delay, so I had to wait for a bit for the game to start up. Also, if you have Animal Crossing on your Nintendo Switch, then you know about the date and time hack, which is so helpful if you are an impatient person like myself, because the game is linked to the real date and the real time. So when, for example, your museum is being upgraded or somebody is moving into the island and they're telling you to wait for a day, you have to wait for an actual full day. So if you are an impatient person like me, then you know about the date and time hack, which I love so much. At this point, I was just walking around my island, admiring stuff, I was speaking to Sprinkle and she was telling me about the clear skies and galaxies and stuff, which I found so cute. I honestly did not play for that long. I just needed something else to look at. Even though I've been told that once you play games on your Nintendo Switch or your laptop or anything like that, it's really hard to get back into the work, which I didn't believe until I got hungry after doing a bit of work. It was really hard to focus. I think by now I had finished my crisps. Then I had my biscuits. I hadn't had my fruit yet, which I was actually really excited to have, as you can see. By now I started to pack all my things ready to leave. By now I had finished at land registration and decided to continue some other day. I actually got a lot of work done to the point that I'm pretty sure I was a few days ahead. Now it was time to actually go home because the sun was out, I was tired, hungry, and I needed a shower.
Guys, I have never been so tired in my life. This is not for the weak. This is not for the weak, honey. I don't know if I'm gonna take the bus or if I'm gonna walk home. I think it's gonna depend on the time. I'm waiting for the bus because the modern library is closed right now. I was gonna walk, but it's too cold. I can't do that to myself. Okay. Say bye to Founders, guys. Say bye to Founders. We're going home. We're taking the bridge path home. I'm so tired, guys. Today, it was so tiring. So much happened. And yet nothing was said. That's such a tiny car. I've never been so tired before in my life. I got to the library at around 11 midnight-ish. I just got back and it's basically 8 o'clock. I'm gonna wash myself, get in my pajamas and probably just head off to bed. I'm not even gonna speak on it. I you can't make it up. You really can't make it up. But yeah, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!